My first time at Disney World. Hi, this is Daniel, and welcome back to the Lack Factor, where it shouldn't be scary living without dairy. When thinking about hotels in the Disney area, Orlando, Kissimmee, Florida area, there is so many to think about. The big factors that I wanted to consider was obviously price, and then convenience to the parks, and then of course, for me, food is a big option. So I had to think about whether I wanted to be on property or off property. I did a lot of research on some of the benefits of staying at a Disney resort property, which from what I could see, it gets you early access to the park, which I think is a great benefit, an hour early so that you can get in line, beat some of the rides, which is great. I believe you also get priority access with Genie Plus. So for some of the rides, you're able to book them faster than other people as soon as it opens up, especially the individual lightning lanes. However, we had 5 people with us, and privacy concerns was a thing because some people don't like sharing a room. So what we found actually worked really well for us. It was called Sonder, and so they have 2-bedroom units and they have 3-bedroom units. We booked a 2-bedroom unit for $149 a night. That includes all the taxes and everything. And they actually ran out of 2-bedroom units, so they upgraded us to a 3-bedroom unit, which was even better. So there's 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths, and of course, full kitchen. So if you don't want to go out and find food in the morning or at night, you can do all your own cooking. You have the full fridge that you can store leftovers in, microwave, so it worked out pretty well for that. I actually enjoyed it because in terms of proximity, it's about 15 minutes from Disney, 10 minutes from Universal. I never got caught in any real heavy traffic in that area. In terms of amenities, there is a pool in the complex. However, after enjoying the entire day at the park, by the time I came back, the pool was already closed because it closes at 9 o'clock. So if that is something that you wanted to utilize, I would say to plan your day so that you can be back in the complex before the pool closes. But it was very clean from where you park right outside the building. It's an easy walk into the apartment building. So I call it an apartment building because it feels like that. It feels like a condominium kind of complex. It's not your traditional hotel style. So everything is done through the app or online, but they ask you to download the app and they'll send you all the instructions. There's a code that you plug into the gate, and then it opens up the gate. You come in, you park your car, and then you walk to the unit. They'll give you the building number and then the unit number and a password, which you use by keyless entry to get in. So there's never any contact with anybody. If you need things like a fan or extra pillows, anything like that, you would ask through the app. All I would say is that you do your requests probably before like 6 or 7 at night, because I have made some requests for, like I said, a fan or pillows after arriving, sometimes on at night, 10 o'clock or whatever. They can't do it until the next day. So that's just something to think about. It's not a 24/7 kind of someone sits their desk like most hotels, but there is access, and if you got locked out of the unit or if something happened, they are available by chat 24 hours a day. I just didn't have any emergency per se, so I don't know how fast they could get there if something like that happened. I did run into some guests that actually were locked out of their unit for some strange reason their keypad wasn't working, and I showed them how to do the chat feature, and they were talking to somebody, and then there was actually a phone number they could also call, and I believe that they were able to get them resolved within probably 2 hours. So you'd be looking at that kind of, you know, time frame to resolve an emergency. But overall, very affordable. It was accessible, nice and clean, and again, it gave the privacy of the separation by having the 3 bedrooms, which was pretty super. Welcome to the Sonder. Here's the outside of the building. My first time getting a letter. Pretty nice. I would have loved to see my name on it, but it's okay. Still nice to get a letter welcoming me here with a little bag. All right, so here is the Sonder. Right when you come in, it's a lovely kitchen area. It's got all of the utensils that you would need to do cooking. There's a full sink, dishwasher. I myself love that there's a coffee maker. There's also free coffee provided. Of course, you can bring your own as well. Some sugar. I brought my own sugar just in case. Inside, of course, fully stocked cups, glasses. There's plates, utensils. Can actually even do some cooking. I might think of making some breakfast here. Nice full-size fridge. Nice little dining area to kind of sit at and have some breakfast. Nice spacious living room as well. You got a TV here. There's another full pull-out couch you could fit a couple more guests on. So if we come back just a little bit, there is the main bedroom over here on the right-hand side. And then to the left of the living room is the other 2 bedrooms, which I'll get to in just a second. And of course, there's a beautiful balcony which separates the 2 bedrooms. There's one sink, of course, with the toilet and the shower right in here. Nice big shower. And then, so coming back out, there is a bedroom over here on the right-hand side. It's a nice size. There's a TV in this room. Nice little window. Here is the other bedroom on the other side of the bathroom. So remember, the other room had a huge king, and then this would be a queen or full-size bed right in here. You got the bed and a little nightstand there. Also worth noting is that that bedroom did not have a TV. So this now is coming into the principal bedroom on the right-hand side when we came in. This one has a TV. So the 2 larger bedrooms have the TVs, and the smaller one unfortunately does not. But you do have another one in the living room, so 3 TVs in total. This bedroom has the attached bathroom to it, which comes into here with a double vanity. And by the way, we did need some extra towels, which I went through the app, and they were pretty cool at bringing them pretty quickly to the room. Again, leave that couple-hour window. With this bathroom, you do have this tub here, and of course a walk-in shower on the right-hand side, and then to the right of that would be your toilet. And shall you need it, a washer and dryer is also in the unit as well. So there's this coffee maker that's going. We would have some of the silverware that you might need. And of course there's some utensils for cooking. I was all excited because I was gonna do some eggs for breakfast. I got some bagels. I was gonna do like an egg sandwich. But the only thing they got is pots. There's actually no pans. So I've been thinking about this, and maybe it's just too early for me. So I'm thinking I can do like scrambled eggs in this big, you know, sauce pot. I don't have any better ideas. Maybe after the coffee it'll come to me. There is plates, and then this side is bowls. But I couldn't find a pan anywhere. I've been looking like crazy. These are just empty up in here. What I did get was, like I said, some bagels, And I got some of these Lily's treats. I love these cookies. These obviously are certainly milk-free. They are amazing. That's the coffee that I brought with me. So I'll let you know how the eggs turn out. There's a couple of more little drawers here for extra storage. Some stuff you might bring, but nothing in them. And a cutting board down there, but there is 2 knives up in there. And then I believe some cleaning materials down in here. They provide that too, some dish soap, and depending on how long you're here, they ask that you don't leave any dishes, that you load up the dishwasher, and it is empty right now. So I'm not that worried about it. So, and of course, trying to conserve money and be dairy friendly. I bought a couple of treats. Got some kombuchas, some ham right in there. I got my eggs, like I said, for the breakfast. And I have wonderful Forager yogurt. I'm crazy about this yogurt. It's definitely dairy-free yogurt alternative, completely delicious. And of course, for my bagels, I got this dairy-free chive kite heel cream cheese, which I've had before. I love it. And then since I'm in Florida, I found some really wild stuff at the Whole Foods. This here is, check this out, chocolate chip cheesecake. Oh my God, I couldn't help myself. And then there was a few other things too. This thing, definitely vegan. And this was cookies and cream cake. Wow, vegan. I'll tell you how all this is after, don't worry. And then the last piece, this thing here also says vegan on it. And carrot cake. Again, maybe you're used to this, but my Whole Foods, my supermarkets up in where I'm from, doesn't have anything like this up in New England. So I had to grab that. Can't wait to see how it is. And this way here, I get to have a dairy-free breakfast and save some money at the same time. So here's the breakfast. The eggs actually came out. The pan is the issue. That's a separate issue. And then of course some treats and stuff to go along. Nice little meal. It's important to note how much they charge for cleaning at the Sonder. I did not opt for house cleaning. I did my best to keep the place usable for me. Was probably one way to keep their costs down. Oh yeah, we're here. Got my shirts ready to go. Oh gosh, I am excited. I am nervous. I'm even a bit emotional. First day at Epcot. Gonna look upon this huge dome or sphere, whatever you want to call it, golf ball. So exciting to finally be here. I've been waiting years and years to come to Epcot. Thanks so much for being here with me. And look what's right in the sky when I get here. God bless. All right, here we are at Epcot. And of course it is flowers right now, everywhere going on. Just an amazing day. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Railing though?
Look at what the P said. You cop. Where are we going? I'm just straight ahead.
The pocket, see?
Hey, Buzz.
Everywhere is just so clean and green.
I was like, what's happening?
It's just the way that it looks. It's actually far away.
It has to be double brewed to be iced. If it's cold brew, that means it steeps longer. Are you looking for caffeine? Is that right?
I love that.
It's for you.
I'll officially say I am a coffee addict. I love coffee. I love drinking coffee many times through the day. I come in to Epcot and the line to the Starbucks, no joke, 200 people strong. I'm guessing at least 45 minutes to probably get through, maybe longer. People were waiting. However, I was a little bit impatient. So I went to one of the outside kiosks and they serve kind of the Disney coffee that is made by Jeffries or Joffreys, they call it. They have multiple locations all throughout the park. But this specific kiosk, so we ordered some hot coffee. I like hot coffee. My cousin likes iced coffee. Her iced coffee, in her words, was undrinkable. She just really hated the taste, said it was flat. My hot coffee was not super, but I was desperate enough that I could drink it. She actually asked the character, I'm going to call them characters because that's what they want to be called, characters. She asked the character who was serving the coffee, and unfortunately to exchange it for something else, because I guess it was like a nitro blend, which was a different kind of iced coffee. She said there would be an upcharge. And she goes, oh, that's fine. She goes, I'll pay that. But the person said, no, I can't do that. So you either take your iced coffee or you have nothing. So sadly, she threw her iced coffee away and didn't have any coffee. So the flavor at Joffrey's Coffee, not too crazy about. I would say that the coffee just kind of tastes stale. It kind of lacks that full body kind of coffee taste that we're looking for. I don't know if that was that specific kiosk that we were at. I'm gonna stop at some more. I'll try some more coffee because again, I love coffee, and I'll keep you posted. But that was a pretty sad experience that we had at that kiosk. There is so many greenhouses at Epcot. This is actually like a butterfly area where you can go in and they fly all around. They might even land on you, which from what I've been told is good luck.
Beautiful fountain. So nice. Oh, the castle in the background. Beautiful.
All right, so my first time at Disney, I'm at Epcot. I got my pin because it's also my birthday. So excited. And I got my Mickey shirt. Check it out. Ready to see all the characters, eat all the foods, travel around the world. I'm starting in Canada. I'm in Canada right now. So exciting. There's an incredible hotel / castle. Just absolutely love it. Looking forward to exploring Epcot. Get ready to walk when you come here. There is lots of walking. It's a good kind of walking because there's so much to see, so much to think about, so much to do. But when you hear that there is 11 countries, you know, it's not going to be easy to walk through 11 countries. So be prepared. I am ready for lunch. So after going the wrong way around Epcot, probably went through about 6 countries. We finally made it to 9 Dragons. Starting off with this wonderful strawberry slushie. There's also a mango slushie. And what is your drink again?
Jade Beauty.
Jade Beauty.
It's a melon
So Jade
liqueur.
Beauty has alcohol, right?
Vodka, yes.
These two do not. No milk, of course. And then, so for appetizers, we got these wonderful, obviously pot stickers, I believe,
dumplings.
with chicken and pork in them, or just chicken?
Chicken.
Just chicken. And some vegetable spring roll. I love it. Right when we sat down, they said that almost nothing on the menu has milk, except the specials, which are
Cheesy crab
over in
wontons.
here. So it's a very, very dairy safe menu. So hallelujah to that. Beautiful restaurant and this wonderful vegetable spring roll.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
So my sister's soup, it is hot and sour, I believe, with shrimp.
I've never had it with shrimp before. The giant prawns.
So my sister is telling us how good this soup is. I had to give it a try. She says it's beyond delicious. Of course, because it doesn't have milk in it, right?
Right?
It's very nice flavor. It's actually a light broth.
See?
It has a nice, it's not too spicy, and it's like a peppery flavor.
Peppery balance.
Yeah. And I don't even really get fish, like from the shrimp, but
Right.
very nice. I am missing some of the big tofu that comes in some other hot and sour soups I've had, but the flavor profile is very, very nice.
That's raised tofu that interesting. I'm pretty sure what you just put into your mouth, wasn't it tofu?
All right, this chicken pot sticker.
Dumplings.
Let's see, dumplings, my sister says. Pot sticker dumpling, little sauce. They're fried just right, and the sauce has that nice vinegary texture to it. Here's inside. So my sister ordered this, what is it, sesame?
Spinach noodle
Spinach noodle.
with garlic and chili pepper.
Yeah. Light me on fire.
It's so good.
What's it taste like?
It's very light.
Does it have a strong garlic flavor?
Yes, it does. But it's not
Spinach.
spicy.
Okay.
It's so good.
All right, so the food just arrived in an incredible fashion. We ordered for entrees this sesame chicken, honey sesame chicken, along with a duck,
Crispy duck
fried rice, crispy duck fried rice,
Cannon beef.
and cannon beef.
Pepper beef. Cannon
The
pepper beef.
waiter said that this is his personal favorite. My sister's gonna try it right now. Can't even wait.
Melts in your mouth. So good.
All right, so this honey sesame chicken is literally to die for. It is pillowy and very moist inside. The breading is not like a heavy breading, so you could definitely tell there's not milk in it. Amazing. So trying the cannon pepper beef, and it is so tender. It literally, let me just show you. I'm not even going to use my knife. I'm going to cut it right here with a fork, just like this. It's just so tender, it almost melts right in your mouth. It has a nice, smooth flavor to it. Little peppery, but not on the spicy side. Definitely full of flavor. Totally recommend. If I had to choose between the steak or the chicken, of course I'd love the steak, but I love the chicken more. All right, my sister is having the chicken now. She was in love with the beef. Let's see.
The chicken's good, but the beef is better.
Oh. So one likes one likes the other. So we obviously need a tiebreaker between the chicken and this wonderful beef. So I asked Francis here to decide between the chicken or the beef. And what did you say?
Tough choice. I have to say my favorite is the duck. Right here.
Didn't finish us. Didn't make an easy decision at
That's
all.
definitely my favorite.
I guess you got to come and try all of them. You decide. And it was phenomenal. All of the food was incredible. The server was unbelievably great. Said to come back anytime. Totally loved it. Stuffed at the moment. It was really, really good. My highlight, again, was that sweet honey chicken. My sister, in fact, really loved the spinach noodles the best, along with the beef. But great meal, great service. Totally loved it. So, upon leaving Nine Dragons, just walking around China for a bit, enjoying some of the architectural wonders that they have over here. Also caught a nice little show in there that is about 20 minutes. Shows all about the Great Wall and tons of stuff. There is tons of character structures everywhere, goofy. Making our way into Italy. and just so many cool things here. The fountains, the buildings, the architecture. They really do a great job of trying to make it feel like you are there. Coming into Mexico now, there's a cool little boat ride inside here that you can take. And then moving on to Morocco. How cool is this building? I just love all the attention and detail they put into recreating all of these buildings at all the different countries. It's truly amazing. So we made it to Norway. This cool little restaurant here where they sell kringle. It's a bakery and cafe in Norway. The line can go easily out the door depending on the time of day. Number 2, as you can see, highlighted by the green, is made without dairy. So pretty cool. We're gonna try a kringle. Try both of them maybe. They have 2 different varieties. Pretty nice little cafe. There's also beer and other items here as well.
All right, so we're gonna try these Norwegian kringles. There's actually 2 of them. So one of them has vegan chocolate frosting, and the other one is a little bit sweeter, and it has like a white cream frosting with some almonds. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. It's amazing. It was the only vegan option on the menu, being the only dairy-free thing. They call it vegan. It's starting to rain, so it's getting tough to find places to eat, but we are gonna try these and see how it is. Very curious. It's amazing. It's like feels like a pretzel dough, but it's sweeter. And the almonds give a nice texture to it, nice crunch. My sister's actually moved on to a liquid diet. And she's got this Pilsner,
Nordic. Yeah.
which is certainly vegan, of course. How is the taste of that?
Sweet, not bitter. Kind of has like an orangey aftertaste. Almost like a milder version of a blue moon, kind of.
I'm curious if it pairs well with the kringle.
Almonds.
And I'm hoping if I say kringle right. I don't know actually. But
Other Norwegian people can help to correct us.
that's right. Definitely pretty tasty. I wouldn't say it's incredible. I think the dough itself is kind of plain, but the frosting and the almonds. My sister's making funny faces. What's your thoughts?
It's weird. For me, it does not taste great. Tastes like cardboard a little bit. Not my favorite. Not one of my favorite things I've tried. And on top, and it does not taste like a cardboard box. This one is.
I
way
also have to agree that the chocolate, without a doubt, has my vote. Definitely better.
Oh yes.
Do not recommend the almond. It's more pastier. This one, the chocolate sauce just really rounds out the dessert.
You don't miss the butter.
Definitely recommend this one. I think I don't know what's gonna happen with the other one. I don't even think I'd give it to a bird. Sadly enough.
I might recycle
But we'll
the
keep
almond.
this
You're not
one.
supposed to feed the birds with that stuff.
Exactly.
Okay. Good.
It's important to mention that my sister also enjoyed a wonderful Pilsner beer from that Norway shop. And the people were amazingly kind in there, very helpful. They were knowledgeable about their products. And they recommended the kringle just like everybody does. But I totally loved the chocolate.
Oh, those are so pretty.
So as you're walking around, you certainly build up an appetite. There's tons of kiosks and places that sell dairy-free food, but they all come in the form of vegan. So there is not clear labels on what is simply dairy-free, but the easiest way to do it is by going the vegan route, which again is always shown by the green label
on products. But for those of us that just have lactose problems and want to just avoid lactose, you have to ask deeper into the menu rather than just accepting the vegan.
So nothing better on a hot night than some of this Dole Whip right here. And it's like a sherbet, but it has like a pineapple flavor. My sister's all about it.
So a little bit different from Hawaii, where you get the pineapple ice cream and the fresh pineapples, but this is just all blended pineapple together to make a nice little frozen slush sorbet. It's delightful.
It is quite refreshing though.
Oh, look at Moana, the pig and the chicken. So cute.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's almost like the Boston Commons in a way, like the brick, like the whole.
The Epcot ball takes on a completely different look at night when it gets all lit up and the lights change colors. Totally recommend this spot. Great photo op right here.
First impressions on Disney when it comes to dairy-free living. So lack factor coming up here. I have to say Disney is doing amazingly well at being very transparent about where I can go eat and what is in the foods, which I am very, very appreciative of. So if you don't have the My Disney Experience app, I'm not trying to promote an app here, but I totally recommend that if you are going and when you do go, that you do get the app so that you can look at the dining options. When you click on the dining options, regardless of the park, today I was in Epcot, you can literally view the menus of the restaurants, and many of the restaurants have allergen-friendly menus, which I just think is beyond super. Why we can't do this in more places is my question, and it's my hunt, and it will continue to be my hunt for more places to do this. Makes it very easy. You literally click right on the app, and you can open it up and you can see all of the dairy-free options that are available. They're usually listed by appetizer, by entree, and some places even have desserts. You can also, when making a reservation, specify in your party that someone has a dairy allergy. It wasn't a way to do just dairy sensitivity or lactose intolerance. So I would click dairy allergy. When you show up at the restaurant, they will say to you, someone in your party has a dairy allergy. And again, the server, like I mentioned, Chun, he comes right over and explains what they can do to assist you, which is just incredible. Absolutely love that. It wasn't like pulling teeth, wasn't the strongest battle in the world. So thank you to Disney and these restaurants that are starting to make this possible. There was a few places I went to that did have limited options in terms of dairy-free. And just to give you an example, I think a couple of bakeries maybe, or your other typical standard things where you wouldn't find a lot of dairy-free options. But again, on the whole, it was really great to use this app to check out places and just see before even wasting your time, making a reservation, walking to somewhere, just really saved a lot of time.
I can't help but show you some more of the characters. I just had such a fun time going around, taking pictures, looking at all this cool stuff. And again, more flowers everywhere. Just the place was like one large botanical garden. It's amazing all the floricultura that was going on.
So I am in Morocco. It is my 11th country out of 12. I'm actually collecting all of the little coupons with the little stickers all around. I have gone to 11 out of the 12 countries, having a great time. I am hot, I am sweaty. It is a beautiful day. Drinks everywhere, food everywhere. The show is just about to start.
Atlas Fusion.
Here we are in America, in Liberty Hall, and sadly inside here was one of the only shows that I didn't enjoy too much. I found it a little bit boring. But of course, right after that, went to the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Oh yeah, one of my favorite movies.
So shout outs. I gotta give shout outs to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. And I don't think I've ever been wished a happy birthday so many times as when I was in Disney. Not only was the birthday wishes coming from all of the characters in the park, but even other park goers. So take my advice. Anytime it's your birthday, put a pin on, say it's your birthday, walk around somewhere, see how many people wish you a happy birthday. But that was pretty great. I have to shout out thank you to all those people who wished me a happy birthday. But the special thanks today goes to a server in the Nine Dragons restaurant named Chun, C-H-U-N. He was just the most spectacular, outgoing, happiest, funniest, most pleasant, most courteous server that I've had in the restaurant in a long, long time. He did everything he could to make us feel comfortable. He recognized my dairy allergy right off the bat, was just super efficient at bringing food out, making recommendations. He was confident in knowing the menu, what had milk in it, what didn't have milk in it. Was nice enough to find me a cookie that we could use, which was dairy-free. I'm not saying it was the best cookie, but it was a cookie that we could use for singing happy birthday, and he was able to bring that out, and just spectacular. So thank you so much, Chun, for the work that you do at being an exceptional character and making Disney magic, because I had a magical time in that restaurant thanks to you. What a great time. I hate to get going. I could sit here all night long. Closing thoughts on Epcot. Absolutely loved Epcot. I will say, bring some good sneakers. That would be my advice. There is a lot of walking here. The park does not seem as big as it is, but it really is. And I guess I should have known that going into it. Think of it, 11 countries. You get to travel the world and tour all these countries. There is a lot of walking involved, right? What was my favorite ride at Epcot? Definitely the test track. Absolutely love that ride. Leave in the comments your favorite ride. I also love soaring. Soaring would probably be my number 2. Lot of other great stuff here. Absolutely loved how clean it was. Loved the food. Love how friendly it was. I have to say, for being a first time going to Disney, I was completely taken back at how adult kind of themed Epcot was. So everybody always says Disney's full of all these little kids. I didn't find that at Epcot at all. I found mostly an adult themed environment. There's a lot of people who would wear shirts, drinking around the world kind of thing. And they would literally have all the check marks on their back of all the countries. And then after you reach all 11 countries, whether or not you're drunk or not. So there's a lot of good drinks, a lot of great countries, a lot of great characters. You do have the character meet and greets everywhere. There's rides, there's restaurants. I'm totally coming back. Epcot is a place that needs more exploring. I wasn't able to get to everything, and I'm really curious about the gondolas that keep coming in and out. I asked someone about it, and they said it actually goes to a property. So you have to be at that, staying at that Disney resort to take the gondolas back and forth. And I'm like, that's just the coolest thing. So maybe I might just try that in the future. Who knows? Totally loved Epcot. Thought it was an amazing experience. I had a great time here. But again, bring some shoes, lots of walking. Absolutely loved it. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It shouldn't be scary living without dairy. God bless.